What's up guys, welcome back to Daniel Talks Football right here on YouTube. I am Daniel and we are back with another video. In this video we're going to be doing my quarter-final predictions for the World Cup. The round of 16 has just gone and that means obviously it's time to predict the quarter-finals. The quarter-finals start tomorrow as of you listening to this, so I hope you enjoy the predictions and let's hope some of these are right finally because the predictions haven't particularly been going well so far this World Cup. Before we do get into the video, I need to ask you to like the video, comment down below and also subscribe to the channel. Go over and follow the Instagram and the TikTok Daniel Talks Football on both. Yesterday we had a double upload, so please any support on any videos recently would be appreciated. There's so much content going out onto the channel, so as I say, any support would be appreciated. Right, the first game we have, which is at 3 o'clock tomorrow as of you listening to this, is Croatia versus Brazil. Croatia come into this game off finishing second in their group behind Morocco, of course, before a 1-1 draw with Japan with a win on penalties, granting them access to a Brazil game. A Brazil side which have been excellent so far this competition. Obviously a 2-0 win versus Serbia, a 1-0 win versus Switzerland. The 1-0 loss to Cameroon was obviously poor, but they did rotate that side and make, was it 10-11 changes in the end? And then obviously a 4-1 win versus South Korea. Really showed that this side is something to be feared. I don't think it's going to be quite 4-1 in this game, but I do think Brazil are going to win it. Obviously, Brazil have all that incredible attacking talent. People like Antony, Gabriel Jesus, Rafinha, Neymar, Richarlison, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, Martinelli, Paqueta. I could keep going. And it's simply incredible for this Brazilian side. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Brazil win, I think. I think they will get the job done. They're the better side in this Croatian side. Look, Croatia have been fine. They didn't particularly beat Japan convincingly. And I look at that squad, people like Livakovic, excellent goalkeeper. You know, at the back they've got people like Sosa and Guardiola who are again really, really good players. In the midfield, you know, Perisic, Kovacic, Modric, Brozovic, Sucic. Again, some really, really good players. But they're just not better than Brazil, are they? So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for the Brazilians, and I think they will progress into the semi-finals, where they will face one of Netherlands or Argentina. Now, Netherlands come into this game after topping their group with 7 points, then beating the USA 3-1 in the round of 16, whereas Argentina have not quite had such an easy run to this stage, losing their opening game of the tournament to Saudi Arabia 2-1 before 3 consecutive wins versus Mexico, Poland and Australia. This takes them into this Netherlands game on really, really good form, and I do think Argentina will win this one. I've said it's going to be a 2-1 win for Lionel Scaloni's men. I look at this Argentinian squad and it's actually quite good. People like Martinez, Romero. I feel like they should be playing Martinez, to be honest, more than they are anyway. But in that midfield, De Paul, obviously excellent. Enzo Fernandes has been highly rated so far this tournament, even if he did score that own goal versus Australia. And obviously in the attack, Julian Alvarez, Lionel Messi, Paulo Dybala, Lautaro Martinez. What more could you want going forward? I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Argentina in this one. I think they just look like the better side. Look, this Dutch side is fine. And it's got some good players in there. People like Van Dijk, people like De Ligt, Dumfries. Into the midfield, you've got people like De Jong. Up front, Gakpo, Depay. But there's a lot of average players in there for this Dutch side. And they're just not better than Argentina, in my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Argentina. I think Messi will get one, if not both of the goals. And for me, yeah, it's Argentina's game to lose. Moving on into Saturday's game. And the first game on Saturday is Morocco versus Portugal. Once again, Morocco, I'm sorry. There's an apology video on the channel. I got a lot of messages off that. People saying, have you been cancelled and all of that? No, I haven't. But Morocco did it at beating Spain, so there was a side to be reckoned with. Portugal here. I think this Portuguese side will win it. Look, Portugal haven't had an ideal run so far. Obviously beating Ghana and Uruguay before 2-1 loss to South Korea, before then following that up with a 6-1 win versus Switzerland. Morocco obviously topped Group F, which was a really hard group to top with Croatia, Belgium and Canada in there. They drew their opening game before beating Belgium and Canada and then drawing with Spain. I think Portugal will win this one. However, I think it's going to be tied than I initially thought. After looking into this game, I think in yesterday's video I said, Morocco got in the next round, definitely not setting up a second apology video if needs be. I think Portugal will win this one. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Portugal. That's on the presumption that they do not play Cristiano Ronaldo. Once again, I hate to do the self-promo, but there was a video on Cristiano Ronaldo that went out onto the channel yesterday night, so please do make sure to go and check that out. Because in that I said I think Portugal are better without Ronaldo in it, because he's just not the player he once was, and he's got that massive ego now that he just isn't living up to in his ability simply. I think Portugal will win this game. I'm going to go 2-1 after extra time. I think Ramos will get one of the goals, and I can see Leao or Felix getting the other one in extra time. 2-1 to Portugal, I'll go after extra time, but this is going to be a tight game. And if Morocco do progress, it wouldn't surprise me, because there's always a shock every World Cup in a side that gets to the semis that shouldn't. And then last but not least, we have England versus France. My England versus France. England have had a decent run so far to this stage. Obviously, that opening day win versus Iran 6-2 really woke the world up to what this side can do. A 0-0 draw to USA followed, which had many people questioning Southgate's abilities and if he was actually the man to take England forward with all this excellent attacking talent. I remember in that game he left Foden on the bench, which many people were unhappy with. And then you obviously had the Wales game, which was a really, really good performance for this side. You know, a 3-1 win. 3-1 win? A 3-0 win, sorry. There was obviously the 2 quick goals in this game, which did finish off the game really well. And then obviously a 3-0 win versus Senegal. But then France have also been really, really good so far this tournament. Topping their group with 6 points, only a loss to Tunisia when they had already gone through. Before that, obviously a 4-1 win versus Australia and a 2-1 win versus Denmark. They followed that with a 3-1 win versus Poland in the round of 16. I think this is going to be 1-1 after normal time. And they'll go into extra time and nothing will happen. And they'll get to pens, and I can just see this being heartbreak for England. I'm going to go 5-3 to France to win on penalties to send them through to the semi-final to face either Morocco or Portugal. I just think they're the better side, and when it comes to penalties, England are not good. I'm going to go France to win on penalties 5-3 after a 1-1 draw in normal time. What do you think of the predictions though? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and also subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all again in the next one. See ya!